greatest fighter of this generation has finally returned to the ring, with new pound-for-pound greats being named.
Another combination! You can fight Crawford!
And a new multiple divisional champ claiming the title of greatest Asian boxer of all time. Manny the Pac-Man Pacquiao is back with a predatory fury.
Oh, down goes Thurman!
The counter shot by Pacquiao. From Cotto to avoid those shots.
Against an extremely dangerous fighter. And to extend his 8-division reign in another champion versus contender clash.
Pac-Man Pacquiao!
In this video, we will look at Pac-Man's prime when he dethroned division's kings and became the star boy of boxing. This is Fighting is Art. Let's go. In 2008, Pacquiao was the #1 pound-for-pound boxer in the world, and like a marauding bull, he was destroying everyone in his path.
Eric Morales was overwhelmed. Manny Pacquiao.
Golden Boy Promotions and Top Rank Incorporated are proud.
In December, in front of an all-time crowd in MGM Grand Garden Arena, Manny went up to 147 pounds against Oscar the Golden Boy de la Hoya, who was coming off an impressive performance against Floyd Mayweather. Many speculated that Manny was punching too far above his natural weight and believed the fight would favor the 5'10" Oscar.
I want a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times above all.
It was a battle between the 5-division champion and the 6-division champ. But what the Pac-Man did in this fight earned him the title of best fighter of his era.
Got hit so little.
From the onset, Oscar chased Pacquiao like a bull to the slaughter. But Pacquiao was only getting warmed up and was now ready to unleash.
Against Pacquiao,
Around the eyes and the cheeks.
His southpaw-loaded attacks were in array.
Oscar's having a tough
for Pacquiao, and this is a defining round.
Manny turned Oscar's ribs to dust, taking out his gas tank.
He is just capitalizing on it to this point.
While De La Hoya looked to take Manny's head off with every shot.
right hand to the body, then upstairs.
But Pac-Man already had his number and was dominating.
Ron Hopkins to Mayweather, twice to Shane Mosley, and Felix Trinidad. He didn't look this bad.
With the speed of a samurai, Manny unleashed a multitude of lightning-fast punches that bloodied De La Hoya.
That he throws lands, and Manny touches him up.
And the cheers of the Mexican crowd was now turning to sounds of concern for their fighter.
It's been the fight since the beginning.
And now De La Hoya's coming for him. And look at this guy 8 seconds ago, and De La Hoya's in trouble.
He can't get off these ropes here.
He should be sliding down the ropes and grabbing this guy.
But Manny was having the time of his life.
Good look at Oscar De La Hoya. Look at the legs, ready to go. And he nailed him with the right hand. He's all over him right now. Watch his heart. Pacquiao pouring.
About his presence in this fight, he needs to step up.
And he had thoroughly devastated De La Hoya like never before. In the 8th round, Pacquiao worsened his enemy's torture with stinging shots.
Oscar De La Hoya has been a great champion, and one big hand could change the course of this fight.
The crowd were now cheering in support of the fighter from the Philippines.
Don't mess with this guy. And the power shots right downstairs. And look at Pacquiao, battle to the end of the 8th round, trying to stop Oscar De La Hoya in his tracks.
At the end, De La Hoya begged his corner that he wanted no more of the Pac-Man, and that was the end.
De La Hoya can't answer the bell for the 9th round.
Wire to wire, as we've ever seen from Manny Pacquiao.
This fight propelled Manny Pacquiao to full-blown superstar status in much of the Western world.
Whether we ever see him fight again, I don't know, but he certainly had a marvelous career with his 10 world titles, but he just didn't have it tonight.
Too much weight to make weight, and then had nothing left. Pacquiao was practically
Ladies and gentlemen.
Some months later, in May 2009, Manny was looking for a title in a 6th weight class, so he fought the division's champion Ricky Hatton, who was an impressive knockout artist and had an undefeated status at light welterweight. It was a contest between the Pac-Man and the Hitman, But what happened was unbelievable. From the onset, the Pac-Man was already catching his charging opponent with counters. And Manny put his hands in the air, welcoming more fire. Hatton made the mistake of Pacquiao's last opponents charging forward recklessly. But like everyone else, he kissed the canvas. Returning back to his feet, Pac-Man stunned him, bringing him closer to the edge of consciousness.
Struggled against southpaws previously and seems to be in a battle already as Pacquiao is just...
And a huge left hook nailed Hatton into the ground like he'd been struck by lightning.
And Hatton's in trouble again. Final 10 seconds of round one and Hatton's down for the second time here in this opening round.
Releasing grazing hooks, what happened next shocked everyone.
Not phased at all.
Manny Pacquiao never fails to surprise me with what he brings.
A big left hook found Hatton's power button and stretched him like clothes on the canvas. Sent straight to the shadow realm with no stops, Pacquiao had sent fear through his enemies.
This is an all-time great. You understand that you're looking in his prime. Ricky Hatton totally out of it.
It was named Knockout of the Year.
I don't believe he's gotten up yet.
On the night billed as Firepower, Manny wanted more belts in a 7th weight class, so he collided against WBO welterweight Miguel Cotto. Cotto was a strong fighter and was no pushover. With 27 knockouts in 34 fights, he possessed a remarkable knockout power. But what happened in this fight was more than everyone had bargained for. The taller Cotto looked to employ long jabs.
Head back, and you could really hear them and seem to feel the difference in power off the bat.
He's got to do something to take this guy's speed away, to get around the speed. Time those rushes.
And Pacquiao looked stuck, unsure of how to attack the ferocious Cotto.
Because he hasn't figured out what to do yet. He has not figured out how to attack.
The Pac-Man started to get in his groove.
King of the world.
Well, not just that, gentlemen. I think he tasted that.
A very good one for the champion in white, Miguel Cotto. Much more deliberate fight from Pacquiao. Nice left.
Unleashing his bombs, the arena came alive.
Cotto, back comes Pacquiao. Stinging combination.
Do you love it?
Love it. Big combination, big hook by Cotto.
And when a vicious left landed to the body, Cotto hit the floor.
There he goes, and that's a blow. I thought Cotto dominated the rest of the round, but the knockdown was Manny Pacquiao, and the round belonged to him for sure.
And that'll be
His nightmare was only getting started.
Is he?
But Cotto wanted to prove he is not a punching bag.
Cotto does not look slow at all. He seemed to go for the knockout.
But this is so huge if it's a 10-8 round for Pacquiao.
But Pacquiao wanted the war, inviting Junito to throw more.
knocked down like by Ricardo Torres. He knows how to get up and win.
Yes.
Cotto pressed forward with devastating punches.
Oh, left hand lands to the face.
But the Puerto Rican was only signing his death warrant.
Pacquiao was fighting back very well. Right, he's much more aggressive. So this is a different kind of a to make it a war, it looks like. Left hook lands from Cotto, and now they're slugging it. Manny's rounds are clicking on.
And I didn't think I'd see Manny be just resting on the ropes.
Manny's been driven back at times, but here he comes forward.
In the pocket, on the exit, Manny slipped in a vicious left hook that sent Cotto flying across the ring.
Combination puts him down.
I'm watching his legs. He's trying to get his legs back. He is very wobbly.
Left hook. It was sort of an uppercut. There it is. Series of uppercuts. Cotto coming forward, using
down. And you could see he was actually flagging in the wind, it looked like, before he went down.
Then, the bell came to his rescue.
10-8 round again.
Bleeding profusely, but like a zombie, Cotto came back stronger than before.
Here, and he can start with the jab.
Releasing damaging shots, he rocked Pac-Man.
to keep the fight.
Well, Cotto was dazed in that other round, that last round, so...
In the 6th round, they exchanged fire for fire.
That's for the score. That's why this product was unbelievable.
Pacquiao having a a better round than Cotto here, don't you think?
Active this round. I thought he kind of took that last round off.
A lot of steam has been taken from Cotto.
I agree, Mario.
Possibly. Oh, a big shot by Cotto.
Big return fire from Cotto, but a big round from Manny Pacquiao.
Pacquiao became the aggressor with aggravating punches.
Taken one, which was a big concern.
All angles, look, all fresh angles, new punching opportunities for Manny Pacquiao. And Cotto is southpaw again, and he gets hit on the way in. He's leaning in the punches now, and now he's walking back and getting driven back.
Now Manny looks like breathing with his mouth wide open.
Cotto's throwing single shots infrequently.
By the latter rounds, Cotto was reduced to a punching bag, looking like he owed Pac-Man money.
The faster man.
So it's hard for you to counter that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think Cotto got stung.
Here he comes.
I saw him back off, and I saw a little look on his face.
Walking his rival down like the Terminator, Pacquiao wanted to exterminate Cotto.
All about aggression is to turn into a war of attrition right now. A couple of big Pacquiao's work rate has been so measured. Oh, and now the champion absorbing punches. There he goes when he wants.
There's that body
When he
attack.
wants.
When the end came, it wasn't so much a technical knockout, but an act of mercy.
Combinations and takedowns have also been knockout.
For Manny Pacquiao.
1 pound for pound. Once again, over a megastar.
Stronger about it. We are looking at one of the all-time greats. This guy stands with the greats in the great pantheon of boxing. In any decade, in any era, Manny Pacquiao stands tall. He is one of the all.
Now a 7-division world champ in 2010, after the second negotiation for the fight between Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather Jr. had failed, Manny passed the aggression on the Antonio the Tijuana Tornado Margarito. This fight, the Pac-Man was severely outsized and found himself on the edge of collapse. This fighter made the foolish mistake of standing toe-to-toe with Pacquiao.
Freddie Roach told him to go in behind the double jab and followed him with the left hand. Did it twice in a row. The second one,
Pacquiao's just getting ready to swing away again. And Bill Clancy's seen enough.
Signing his own death warrant, Margarito pressed forward recklessly and 8 countershots in return.
And the referee instantly stops the... Is David Diaz going to get hurt by continuing to take punishment in a fight where he's not going to go down? Right on the chin.
The Pac-Man was now starting to let him pay for his aggression. And he broke the giant down with every punch.
Yeah, and Joe Cortez has seen enough.
Nation in the eyes of the Guava.
And they signed a gentleman agreement to throw down with no remorse.
Pacquiao. Right hook. Stuns Velasquez. Pacquiao trying to finish it.
The giant, proving to not be a chump, brought the 7-division champion to the brink of adversity. Despite being cut, the Colossus refused to go down with every punch and marched the Pac-Man down.
Pacquiao has done it! Knockout victory and his return fight!
This forced Manny to step up the tempo.
2 left hands, round 7 of this 12-rounder. You know, and I think they've run out of ideas.
And he repelled Margarito only but for a while.
Trouble and down goes Solis. Solis sent down for the second time. Cinco. On the apron of the ring. Ocho.
In the 8th round, Margarito threw everything at the Pac-Man but the kitchen sink. And it became a fight for whoever could survive the war.
He can knock Pacquiao down. It's over. Here's the second knockdown and the stoppage. Manny Pacquiao.
But adding extra torque to his punches, Manny broke his opponent down to pieces.
He doesn't see the punches coming. Another huge left hand by Pacquiao. Punch after punch after punch. And he wants to finish Morales right here.
Been one of the most entertaining fighters in the world.
The damage compounded with each flurry. At the end, Manny had devastated his adversary to a clear, unanimous decision victory. After 4 years of being away from the ring, Manny is returning in July against welterweight champ Mario Barrios. How well do you think the Pac-Man will perform in this fight? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you loved the video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications.